Hi, good day everyone. My name's Elisa here for another YouTube video. This is so far my second video that God's called me to do. And the reason for the second one is that I've had a few dreams over the last year, and one of them I did have earlier this year, but I think now more than ever God's putting it in my heart that I really should share it. So hence why I'm here. So what happened was, to start the dream, was I was in an unfamiliar town that I didn't really know, and I stumbled across a friend's brother, and I said, oh, do you know where randomly a hairdressing salon is? And so I need to get my hair done. And so he's just like, yeah, sure, it's just down the road and it's on the right. So I was like, okay, great. So I'm walking along the road more, and then I stumble across his sister, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to a salon, do you want to come with me? She's like, yeah, sure, I'll come with you. So then we both go along, and finally we get to the hair salon. And then all I remember is walking through the door, and there was this cash desk with loads of people around, and it had about 6 people on the actual cash desk, all answering queries, all taking cash or whatever. And then I'm just like, oh, excuse me, sorry, can anyone do my hair today? Squeeze me in. And they're like, yeah, sure, we'll squeeze you in. And it was 5 guys there and 1 woman. And then they get up, all of them get up along with me and my friend, and take us to the room. And so we're going through all these different corridors, passing all these different doors to get to this room. And eventually, after passing all these different rooms, we get to the main room. And so they open the door, and then what strikes me as a weird thing is there's nothing in the room, and all it is, it's a line full of chairs. And so everyone sits down, and then the woman stands up and she starts talking to me, and she says, we've brought you here because we want you to know more about our tribe. And I'm like, oh, right, okay, well, that sounds interesting, tell me more. And so she said, well, basically, it's your ancestral tribe, and we want you to know more about it. So I'm like, okay, carry on, because that sounds interesting to me. And then she said, okay, well, what we want you to do is we want you to be initiated. And I'm like, okay, well, what's this initiation about? And she said, well, what will happen is we've got some red paint here, and we want you to take the red paint, and we're going to put a mark on your forehead. And I'm like, I can't. I said, I'm a Christian. I can't be part of it. And then she goes, oh no, but you need to take it. And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm a Christian, I can't. And then she got more and more insistent and said, you have to take the mark, you don't understand. And I said, well, you don't understand, I'm a Christian. And then that's when the 2 guys either side of me that were sat down stood up, and they grabbed me by the arms. And I remember looking over to my friend, and she was just sat there not doing anything. And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm not going to get out of here unless I take this. Like, how am I going to get out of it? And then I thought to myself, well, if I say yeah to taking the mark, then I'll still be a Christian, but they just won't know. And so I said, okay, I'll take the mark. And that's when I woke up. So then I woke up really, really perplexed over the dream, and I was kind of worried and a bit scared, to be honest, and anxious. And so I thought, I need a bit of clarification on it. I mean, I had an inkling of exactly what it meant, but I just thought, right, I need to just get some clarification. So at the time, there was a pastor that I knew, and I phoned him and I said, could you just give me a bit of clarification? I explained and went through the dream, what it meant. And he said, okay, well, he took me to a few different scriptures. The main majority of them were in Revelation. And then he prayed over me that morning. And then later on in the day, that's when God started to talk to me. And he said, what the dream meant is you need to increase your faith for the times that are coming. So then I took it so seriously, and that's when I really started to get into Revelation, and I really read it. I've read it a few times, and it's just one of those things that, you know, you can just go in and out of. And the kind of main scriptures that I wanted to read to you today were chapter 13, verse 17, and it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast, or his number of his, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of of man, and the number is 666. And then the other one is chapter 14, and that's verse 9, and that says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, or receive the mark on his forehead or on his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God. Serious words. So that's when I was just like, right, okay, you know, take it seriously, because I don't want to lose my soul. This really just made me really think, okay, I need to increase my faith, and so I have done. It's not an overnight process, but in prayer and in fasting, I'm getting there, you know. And I think that the times that we're living in are just strange times right now, and but it's not a surprise in some ways, because it's all written there of what's going to happen. So I think the only thing that I would say is seek discernment, and if anyone says they're going to put anything into you, just pray over it and read the word and read what it says. And if I can, I'm still new to YouTube, but I'll put a link in the description box of a video that I watched that was really good. If I can, if I don't get the chance to do it, then I'll try and put something in the bottom of the woman that was talking, so you can just look out for her and read and watch her video, because I would feel bad not sharing the information that she said and was talking about. I think everyone should be aware of it. So please, you know, please watch it if you get a chance. And just wanted to leave you with some hopefully uplifting little quotes here. One of them was, may the Lord bless and keep you. That's Numbers 6:24. Trust in the Lord, Psalms 4:5. And the Lord rejoices over you, Zephaniah 3:17. Trust, Proverbs 3:5. And actually one that I love, it's the Lord is your shepherd. And that's one of those that I just go back to because it's so relevant. Please read it. So Psalms 23, and just learn it, read and learn it, because there may be a time when, you know, we may not have Bibles. So just keep seeking him. If you're not part of the faith, then please seek Jesus. Give your life to him, have a relationship with him, and he'll watch over you, and he'll take any fear away that you may have, because you shouldn't be a fear. So seek him, and love you all, and just want to say bye. Milo, he kind of says bye. He shook his little legs. All right, take care. Bye bye.